Okay. Sheesh. Advanced weaponry, massive explosions. That is great stuff, but man does not live on bread alone. You also need engine roaring, tire squealing, and high-speed chases. Check it out.
The leader of the criminal organization behind the tragic loss of 17 lives in downtown San Francisco earlier this year was last week convicted after a long and eventful trial.
I've driven the streets of 100 cities to catch criminals. But Jericho is a different beast. I've always sworn I'd drive to hell and back to take him down. Looks like I just got my chance.
Yeah. Please welcome Martin Edmondson, ladies and gentlemen. Martin, creator of the game.
Hello. Hi there.
Nice to see you. It looks like from what we just saw, those two men do not like each other.
No, that's right. There's quite a history between those two characters. Basically, I mean, we've very much gone back to the roots of the game. That history is very important to us. So we've gone back to the roots of what made that original Driver game such a unique experience. So the first thing we've done is to bring back John Tanner. He's the undercover cop that we played in the first game in Driver 1. He's a little older, a little more hard-bitten. And we've also brought back his arch enemy from the second game, Driver 2, Charles Jericho.
Yes.
And this sets us up for a relentless manhunt between these two historic characters. Now, what I'm going to do now is show you a video taken from gameplay that shows just a few key moments from the action from the E3 build of Driver San Francisco. And talking about going back to the roots, we've returned the action to Driver 1's San Francisco, obviously, one of the most iconic car chase cities of all time, made famous in the original Bullet movie. So being all about city car chasing, Driver, we're going to go straight into the action here, a car chase between Tanner and Jericho. We've also brought back the famous alleyways from Driver 1, stacked high with garbage, to smash through, bursting back onto the streets. That's all back. We've worked really hard on the handling to bring back that Driver 1 feel of the handling, the 70s movie car chase feel of the big power-out, tail-out slides. But you'll notice also for the first time in Driver's history, real licensed cars, over 100, well over 100, and we do damage them. So we're using the driver's view here. This is a view used in many of the 70s car chase movies like Bullet and French Connection that inspired the original game. For the car buffs out there, he's driving his own car, 1970s Dodge Challenger RT. Now that looks like the end of Tanner's chase, and whilst Jericho gets away, I want to show you this. It's a brand new, innovative, and a game-changing feature, actually, that we call Shift. Now, to put this in context, what's happened earlier on in the game is that Tanner has been involved in a serious incident which has put him into a coma. This is deeply integrated into the story. He does not realize he's in a coma. He just thinks he's had a lucky escape and ended up with this quite amazing ability to be over the city like this. He can identify the cars. He's a car nut himself.
You should choose the neon.
And he can shift instantaneously into any vehicle. And at the simplest level, we can have a lot of fun with this. We can do things like shifting out into other vehicles just to rapidly change direction, like this. We can also set up crashes, obviously, if we want to. By the way, this is not an unlimited ability. It must be charged. And it also upgrades throughout the game. Here we can see we can pull higher. We can see more of the city, more of the vehicles in the world. And ultimately, it upgrades to the point where we can see the whole city in its entirety. Truly massive driving environment, 208 miles of very diverse roads. And it's a city full of life and full of missions. And Shift is your key to accessing these missions.
Wow. Holy crap.
Now there's, thank you. There's so much more to Driver San Francisco. There's so much more to Shift, especially when you get into the tactics in the missions. And to experience that, I'd like to invite you down to the Ubisoft stand, where you can have a hands-on with both single-player and multiplayer Driver San Francisco. And I can tell you that the multiplayer is absolutely transformed your perception of what a multiplayer driving game can be with the Shift ability. So thank you very much for watching. I hope we see you down at the stand where we can actually give you the controller.
Wow, thanks, Martin.
Thank you.
I will come down.
Cheers.
For 14 hours. Wow, today you've traveled to Renaissance Rome and to the exciting landscape of San Francisco. You've tested the weapons of the future and got your mind and body in shape thanks to new technologies. With Ubisoft's lineup, you can feel the music, feel the history, feel the adrenaline, feel the chase, feel the calm, feel the sweat, feel the trenches, feel the speed. I think it's pretty clear these are games you can feel. Now the time has come to welcome the CEO of Ubisoft himself, Mr. Yves Guillemot. Yves?
Hello. Hello.
Yves?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So I'm very happy you were able to come today. And as you have been able to see, we have great games this year. We've been working hard, putting lots of energy to come with those games. So all those teams have done, I hope, a job that you like. So now I wanted to show you 3 new projects that we have been working on. The first one is from Eric Chahi. It's Dust. He has been working on a project for digital distribution, so it will be available on 360, Xbox Live, and PSN. So let's look at this video. You will tell me what you think.
Once, my people possessed the knowledge to survive and flourish in the face of nature's relentless aggressions. We had evolved our mastery of the elemental forces and passed this sacred knowledge down through generations so that our children and our children's children would know how to canalize and contain the forces of the natural world. But those mighty ancestral powers are long gone. And today, my people live on the verge of extinction. It falls to me to guide them. Together we must reclaim our powerful heritage, safeguard this primordial knowledge for all and forever, or watch as our whole world crumbles into dust.
I love this game. I think it will be very good. The second project I wanted to speak with you about is a project that Michel Ancel is taking care of. I know he's working also on lots of other projects, but this one is very important. He has decided to create tools that will allow all the creators in the world, coming from the industry or coming from outside the industry, to create games that will be able to be sold digitally. So this is really a good set of tools that all the creators in the world will be able to use. So I want you to watch this video and see what we can do.
Some time ago at Ubisoft, we set out to imagine the tools that would bring the fun of interactive creation to artists. Tools that would allow free experimentation, alone or in small groups, regardless of experience or artistic domain. Thanks to these new tools, each of the artists creates a unique and interactive universe. Given all of this creative potential, a small group of artists chose to breathe life into a character in a world you all know so well. Once again. Long ago, the primordial forest, deep and mysterious, witnessed the birth of a man. A vegetable. No. A thingamajig. Conjured from the magnificent moonbeams of the second summer solstice, woven together by us, the nymphs, destined to preserve the equilibrium of the sacred universe, the one we call Rayman, proved himself to be absolutely unmanageable. An utter loss of face for the magic peoples, of course. All the same, while in the midst of all kinds of stupidity, Rayman makes a troubling encounter. He discovers his double, his blood brother, his id. Soon enough, they are sharing their conception of life in polite society, their taste in music, dance, and the arts in general. And thus, a friendship grew to legend, and a legend grew to myth. Nothing could keep these two apart. Almost nothing.
So as you can see, Rayman is back, and those tools have been very useful to create this product. Only 5 people have been working on this project. So now the third product I wanted to tell you about is actually a platform. Last year we told you about a platform we wanted to create with Uplay. Now we expect to have more than 10 million customers using Uplay at the end of the year. So we've decided to continue to create platforms, and the first one is a new platform from Nadeo. And this platform, Mania Planet, is actually going to put you in the center of a world, and you will be able to create, with the tools that are there, create either tracks or lots of new gameplay that you will be able to use. And I'm going to show you the video now so you can see exactly what this platform is going to give you.
So what about user-powered gaming? Since 2003, Nadeo has been innovating this concept with Track Mania, a racing game where anyone can easily create a map and millions can play it. It gave us thousands of new tracks every day. With easy creation tools, Trackmania gave the power to users to enjoy an essentially infinite gaming experience. In 7 years, over 10 million people joined the Trackmania community. Trackmania is now the #1 worldwide racing PC game. Now it's time to empower you to create the future of gaming on PC. Welcome to Mania Planet, the world's first user-powered PC gaming zone. So what does all this mean? In Mania Planet, you can play your 3 most popular genres: FPS, Racer, and RPG. You'll join one community with a unified set of user-friendly tools, one map editor, one way of sharing, one matchmaking system. You can play however you like. Create, use others' creations, play solo, with friends, or in competition. One place, real games for real gamers. The possibilities of entertainment are infinite. Mania Planet. Get your ticket for the first user-powered, user-empowered PC gaming planet. Mania Planet. Trackmania 2 beta test in Q4 2010. Shoot Mania beta test in Q1 2011. Quest Mania beta coming soon.
So those were the 3 projects I wanted to speak with you about, and we'll be happy to see you at E3. But before I go, I have a last announcement to give. In fact, I'm very happy because we've signed a legend. We've been able to work with a team to prepare a product that I'm sure you will love. This game is going to be launched at the end of the year, and when you will see the guys performing on the show, what will be important for you to consider is, as you will be able to learn how to do those moves, you will be able to learn them from somebody who has done it the best. So look at these people, what they do, and think that with the technology that is available today, you will be able to learn how to be as good as those guys, or even better. So watch it. Thank you.
You wanna be there, just see it.
sing to Michael Jackson's Beat It. Kento, Mary's, Reno, Graham, Tyne, and Daniel from Michael Jackson's This Is It, everybody. Thank you. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you get more stuff to put in your bags. We'll see you next year. Good night.